Hi, my name is Nicole Flint, Miss South Africa 2009-2010, and I'm here with Courtney van der Walt. I think when entering Miss SA, I never thought I'd win the pageant, and it did so much for me as a person, it did so much for me in my career, it really did change my life. Although I always remain Nicole. I always say to the girls, you enter Miss SA and you win because of who you are, so why change? I'm a down-to-earth, married woman now, so yeah, that's who I am. It's difficult. It's been 2 months, and I work full time now, and being a wife is, as much as it is fun, it's challenging. I think you want to spend as much time as you can with your family now, your new family, but at the same time, building a career is difficult. So you've really got to have balance. What's great is Dave grounds me, and that's how I remain myself, physically and mentally. We try and cook together, we try and eat healthily, we try and train together, and I think that's what makes the difference. I don't think I had a pit. It was such a good day. The Thursday, the Friday was so cold, and I was a little bit worried about the weather. But waking up on the morning, it was just perfect, perfect. Everything went according to plan. The only thing I would have liked was for it to be longer. It just went too quickly. I am a very lucky lady because I have the most incredible husband who spoils me and adores me. And I have the two cutest Yorkies in the whole world. And I've also got an amazing family and friend base as well. I don't think there's one thing that I hate about humanity. I think there's so many things. We're not perfect, I understand that, but I hate it when humans are cruel to animals. They don't have a voice, and it actually makes me really sad. I've done quite a lot for animal charities with Wet Nose, SPCA, and trying to get these animals adopted where they're there for 3 to 5 years. It's just disgusting, and other things like other charities that I've been involved with as well, child welfares, orphanages, that kind of thing. And when traveling, you see people living off everything that they have, and they love their lives. And then you see somebody across the street that has absolutely everything. They're rich, 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 but they're not happy. So humanity is a funny thing. We have so much to learn. Yeah, that's a difficult one. There are quite a few things, but sometimes you do get sad of what humans do. I suppose the love that we have for one another in certain circles, with South Africa going through what it's going through at the moment. Yes, there has been a distinct coming together of people, but at the same time, why did that have to happen for people to come together? So, yes, it's the love that we have for one another, but as I said, we've got a lot to learn. I think a woman that's comfortable in herself, not caring about what she looks like, what she acts like, it doesn't matter. Somebody that loves herself for who she is. Um, Somebody that's strong in the workplace, for me, is great. I think, there was always that stereotype of women shouldn't be the boss or women shouldn't be president, that kind of thing. And these days, you see women not caring about things like that. They work hard, at the same time as they're mothers, they have a full-time job, they are caregivers, they are, that for me, a woman being a mother, having a full-time job, and being somebody and giving a piece of herself to everybody is a strong woman. Miss Universe, not to mention Miss World and Miss SA as a whole, it's not easy. I think the public always think it's glitz and glam, and you're making so much money, and this is going to change your life. It can be the case, but you've got to work at it, and it's not easy. I mean, the time that you don't spend with your family, your friends, the time that you travel, which is great because you're experiencing different things. But sometimes I got home and I just cried for no apparent reason because I was just tired. And there's real challenges, you know. Representing your country isn't easy. All eyes are on you. And I think at times I sometimes wish I never was Miss SA, especially during the year. But now, looking back, I think I handled it pretty well, and I think every woman that has been Miss SA, it's done something for them, and I won't look back. The cliche that we're dumb and that it's a cattle parade irritates me. The questions that you're asked in these pageants are not only political, they're economic, they're about yourself, they're about how you can change the world, and it's not only just always world peace. You know, there are the odd Miss Teens that will get onto stage, and I think because they're so nervous that they answer completely off the topic, or it's actually really embarrassing. You know, if you give your opinion and you're able to back it up, then I think you'd really do well. I don't think I'd change anything the way I was brought up or the way I did things. I definitely want to study more, which you can do whenever. But stay true to yourself. I suppose that's a very Miss SA answer, but it really is. It is the case. I don't think anybody should change you or define you. You are you, and why change? But also work hard. I don't think anything comes easy in this life. And I think if you work and if you want to study and that kind of thing, it's just worth it, and the stuff that you can do with it. South Africa, as a design industry, they're growing, definitely. I think what is nice is more South African designers are being put onto the international stage, which is great. It's taken a while, but I think we're there. We're doing really well, and I think people underestimate South African designers as a whole. My favorite South African fashion designers are very difficult to tell you. Probably Anel Botha, who made my wedding dress. She's just fantastic. She's just got attention to detail. She makes sophisticated, beautiful garments. Casper Bosman is also one of my favorites. JJ Skuman, he made my Miss World dress. He was just fantastic. And yeah, and then there's ones that are up and coming as well, the younger designers, which I think the world needs to keep their eyes on them. South Africa isn't as conservative as it was. We as a country never sort of were strong enough, or we didn't believe in ourselves enough to be able to wear whatever the hell you think fashion is. But now people don't care anymore, which is great. You know, being in New York or being in America, in London, people don't care about what you look like or what you're wearing. And I think South Africa is at that point where they are branching out, and we're making our own little fashion world here. As one individual, I don't think it's the easiest thing to change South Africa as a whole, but especially what's happening in SA now. You know, if you're able to encourage other people, then that's the way forward. But in my career and in my personal life, there are so many more extra new plans, and it's very exciting. I think in my little individual way, I want to make a massive difference in 2016. What do you whatever? Oh my gosh!
You let me down.
Oh no, but that was